Good morning, sir. Are you Tracy Davis?
Yes, ma'am.
And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
He will, Your Honor.
All right, my computer's doing weird things. It just unexpected.
And right here we hit every judge's nightmare. Just as she's about to decide someone's freedom, the computer crashes, like it's stuck in a Windows 98 time warp. But watch her composure. Despite the chaos, she stays in control, because tech failures in courtrooms are almost a legal tradition by now. Still, the glitch perfectly mirrors the day. A messy case unfolding in a messy setting, reminding everyone that even in justice, nothing ever goes perfectly. The tension hangs in the air, equal parts frustration and anticipation.
Give us just a second, I mean.
Or to keep him on probation, Judge. The violations, as with so many people that are on probation, the reporting part, he didn't have a ride. He had to rely on a ride share, and he didn't have a phone, so the phone that he used to call and set up the ride, that wasn't his phone, it was somebody else's phone number. So when the ride got there, they called that phone, but that phone, the person who had the phone was long gone. So he didn't have a ride to get to probation on several occasions, or one of those occasions. To his credit, he doesn't have any new offenses. He appears that he's telling me that he's got a job as a longshoreman. He's been working as a longshoreman at the Port of Beaumont. He's able to go back and get that job if he were to be released on probation. He would like a chance to do that. He's got a 12-year-old son who's currently playing basketball. He wants to go back and help coach his son in basketball and create a better life for him. Part of the issue, I think, is he's got his father, I believe, has some kind of a restraining order against him to where he can't go back home. It had nothing to do with this case. It's just his father didn't want him back at the house. His father's been calling my office weekly telling me that he's welcome back at the home now, so he wouldn't have to be living in hotels. So the money part of it would be taken care of. He's just asking for another chance on probation and prove to you that he can follow the rules this time. I think at the appropriate time, I think he may want to say something.
This is the turning point. Instead of taking responsibility for his violations, he unleashes a storm of excuses, blaming rides, phones, even mysterious strangers involved in stabbings. Legally, this is the moment the judge begins to weigh credibility. And in probation hearings, credibility is everything. Once it's lost, the foundation of your case crumbles, and nothing else can make up for it. Every excuse, every deflection chips away at the trust the court needs to grant leniency.
Okay.
Good morning, Ms. West. I'd like to first off, I apologize to you.
Speak up, I can't hear you.
Good morning, Ms. West. I'd first like to apologize to you for not having my responsibility that the court said for me to handle. I had trouble reporting for several reasons that I wish
You slow down and speak up.
I had trouble reporting for several reasons that I wish to explain to you now. The first reason, I missed my ride because I did not have a phone, so I didn't know how to meet. When I didn't know to meet people when they arrived because I used someone else's phone and they ended up leaving. The second issue is I was standing outside of my door where I was staying. A man was stabbing my door with a knife for a reason that I don't know. So that scared me and gave me PTSD, and I did not know what was happening until I saw the man on the news for stabbing several other people. I was in fear of my life at the time. Next, I missed the inmate tomorrow meeting because I missed my ride again and tried to reschedule, but they said I already came in. So I had confusion on the phone that day, so the lady told me call them back the next day. Then I had to move to another room because of the stabbing situation, and I never got a chance to call that day. I had a drug test where I called, and the next reason I want to say I failed the drug test for alcohol, and I was going to just be put on a 15-day freeze, but I asked to go to Walmart to a halfway house, and he got mad and unsuccessfully discharged me.
All right, thank you. Mr. Smith?
Judge, it seems like
Right here, the prosecution lands what feels like a knockout punch in probation cases. The real red flag isn't the violation itself. It's the pattern behind it. Being late once might be excusable, but constantly shifting blame to everyone and everything signals a total refusal to take responsibility. Judges notice this immediately. The state is methodically building its case, brick by brick, showing a consistent pattern that leaves little room for leniency. Every detail strengthens their argument, painting a picture the court can't ignore.
probation officer states, he continues to put the blame on somebody else or something else. It's never his fault. He doesn't accept responsibility. He's already been to safety. He's given the tools. He's failed to be able to put those to use in his life. And we would ask for revocation and sentencing him to TDC for capital 6.
He walked into court armed with a list of excuses. The missed ride, the missing phone, even a stranger with a knife at the door. But the judge had clearly heard enough. After repeated failures to report, skipping required treatment, and refusing to take responsibility, she was ready to make her decision. No more chances, no more excuses. And what happened next? It stunned everyone in the courtroom, leaving jaws dropped and a silence that spoke louder than words. Every person present could feel the weight of the moment.
And Ms. Cole, thank you for being here. Is there anything that you want to add?
We're just at the court's discretion. As far as him reporting, his father came with him the first time that he reported, and his dad was actively his transportation to get there. He did provide me with a phone number where I was able to reach him at one time, and then he stopped answering. The MHMR, they set up his appointment for him through the OSAR drug treatment because he went over there and he missed that appointment. They even tried to call him. I tried to make contact with him several times. I called his father several times to get him to come in, and he did not. And upon talking with him at the jail to do the pre-sentence report, he still refuses to accept responsibility for his actions. So we leave it to the court's discretion at this time.
Someone's back there waving at me. I'm not sure if you have another. We're not.
And I will be responsible for taking him back and forth to his appointments.
Thank you, ma'am. Well, I mean, what is the, so there's some kind of mental health issue, but we don't know what because he never went to the evaluation. Is that correct?
He was instructed to go. I helped him make that appointment at one time too. He was instructed to go not once but twice, and he did not go. He was actually staying at a hotel literally about 15 minutes from probation. He could have walked down the street, and he just chose to disregard that.
Mr. Spencer, if this was your first probation, I'd probably feel a little differently, but you've been on probation twice before for felonies, and both of those were revoked, and then you were given another opportunity at a probation.
And there it is, the moment everything changes. Third probation. 3 chances. By now, the judge isn't merely sentencing a defendant. She's assessing whether the system itself has been exploited. When a judge references a history this extensive, it's usually a clear sign the decision is already made. Watch closely as her tone shifts, moving from measured patience to unmistakable finality. Every word, every pause signals that this is the point of no return, and the courtroom feels the weight of it.
Here we are after, yeah. All right, I'm going to find, you know what it takes to be on probation. You know what it takes to try to be successful. You've been given those opportunities. The fact that this is your third and I gave you that opportunity was already a big deal, and the fact that Mr. Smith did. I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1 through 4 freely and voluntarily. Find, is it a cap?
Capital 6.
Capital
Sorry, it doesn't say. I need that. Those updated reports need to say that on that. If okay. I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of assault on a peace officer. I'm going to sentence you to a term of 5 years in the Institutional Division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. I have also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read the written admonishment I provide you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Mr. Rojas. Good luck to you, sir. You can go back with the bailiff. Let's see. Got any more sentencings? Let's see, on who's got Jacoby Chambers? Mr. Rojas?
This was his third probation. 3 chances. Every explanation blamed someone else. The probation officer, the ride, the hotel, even the phone. But none excused his repeated failures. The judge laid out his history and delivered a sentence he never expected. And just as the courtroom drama seems to pause, the next case begins. No break, no breath. One life-changing sentence flows straight into another. For the audience, it's a plot twist. For the judge, just another Tuesday. Buckle up. Case 2 is about to get even more complicated.
So are they doing something with my tablet remotely? Okay. It's Monday on a Tuesday. Why wouldn't it be like this? Get back from vacation and I wouldn't expect anything else. Good morning, sir. You're Jacoby Chambers. And this is cause number 2137015. Mr. Chambers on probation, 10-year deferred for aggravated assault causing serious bodily injury. Previously in court, entered pleas of true and a motion to adjudicate to failure to report, testing positive, and then failure to complete community service and failure to pay fees. There were several items that he did not plead true to. Does the state wish to put any evidence on with regard to those counts?
Okay, Judge, if you would allow me just a moment to speak with Ms. Lopez.
Sure.
I didn't know the court's position on that, but she's here this morning.
I mean, it's up to you. If it depends what you're asking.
I don't mind.
Okay, I'll hold it for a minute while y'all visit. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, go have a seat, sir.